Tokyo. The visit... Tokyo, the city everybody dreams of visiting. From legendary restaurants and samurai-grade chef's knives to conveyor belt sushi that'll make your local spot look basic. This city has it all. But this isn't just a highlight reel. This is an intimate vlog, like you're right here in Japan. If you've ever wanted to experience Tokyo, this is your chance to see what it's really like. Whether you're planning a trip or just dreaming of one, I'll show you the best spots, explain the must-know tips, and share moments that make this city unforgettable. So, come with me. It's time to discover Tokyo, one bite and one story at a time. I started the day at a breakfast joint famous for its milk bread. Inside, the vibe was very cozy and inviting. I ordered way too much food for the vlog, as usual, and while waiting, I did some journaling. Being alone can be great, but sometimes I do miss having someone to share those moments with. Writing it all down has been really helpful. Only casually. Right, so apparently, this street is the knife capital of Japan. I want to buy a knife, so we're going to look for one. Let's see. I am planning to buy a knife for myself and one for each of my siblings, but today was more about scoping things out. Look at this monster blade. Then I took a quick coffee break to rest and edit some footage, and then it was time for dinner. We're eating sushi tonight, boys. I had a reservation at the conveyor belt sushi restaurant, and wow, what a fun experience. It's all you can eat for a fixed price, and you can just grab plates of sushi as they pass by on the conveyor belt. There's also a tablet where you can order drinks, desserts or specific dishes, which are delivered to your table via a high-speed conveyor. I couldn't help but notice how everyone had their own strategy. Personally, I grabbed whatever caught my attention from the belt, but others were carefully curating their sushi lineup using the tablet. And then there was the game option. I had no idea what this was, but of course, I tried it out. Turns out, for every plate you send back to the kitchen, you get a chance to win a prize. Naturally, I had to give it my all. However, my all wasn't enough. I didn't win anything. To eat the pain away, I decided to have one last snack. This was it, I thought. But then... I think I won something. I won one prize. I will forever cherish this great gift. After breakfast, I went on a little mission, hunting for a coffee cup for my collector friend Shaheen. Watch part 1 if you want to learn more about this mission. Next up, I joined the line at the famous Japanese Okonomiyaki grill restaurant. Look at the ass though. And this is famous Okonomiyaki. The wait wasn't too bad, and soon enough I was seated at the table with my own grill. I ordered the mixed Okonomiyaki, which the chef downstairs cooked before transferring it to my own grill. The experience? Super fun. The Okonomiyaki? Meh. If I'm honest, it was a bit bland, and I think I could have made, actually I know I could have made a better one myself. But hey, they gave me a free dessert, which was super cute and the perfect size and taste for me. So, no complaints there. Then came a quick onsen break! You already know how much I love those. I obviously have no footage inside of any onsens because everybody is naked, but I visited one almost every day. Looking back, this is what I miss most about Japan. Well, I think this is the biggest elevator I've ever been in. Look how big it is here. So right now I'm meeting up with the... Oh, this elevator was so quick. I met up with my translator friend, the one who helped me out at the barbershop in the previous part. How are you doing?
Glad to see you again.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Good to see you again. It was such a wholesome and unexpected encounter. Just the kind of thing I really enjoy.
Bye.
For dinner, I stumbled across this lively little restaurant, absolutely packed with locals laughing and having a great time. You know the type. The kind of place where you don't even need to look at the menu to know it's going to be good. So I went in, pointed randomly at the menu and ended up having amazing finger food here while soaking in the lively atmosphere of this hole in the wall. It was such a fun and unplanned evening. Love it. To wrap up the day, I headed back to my favorite jazz bar. Check out the previous part for the full breakdown. Today I am traveling to Mount Fuji, or as they say in Japan, Fuji-san.
Not from two. I need to take this one.
It took quite a bit of organization to make this happen, especially for just one day. It was a 3-hour journey, but honestly, I didn't mind at all. I had my book to keep me company and the route was beautifully scenic. So I spent plenty of time just staring out the window, enjoying the view.
Yeah, we have it. Fuji-san. I have to say, I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical. I thought, it's only a mountain, but in person, it's quite majestic. Very symmetrical, very aesthetic. It's a bit colder here, the wind's a bit chilly, but we are blessed with the weather today. Oh my god, it's so nice. Wow, okay, there should be a restaurant somewhere over here. Oh lol. I thought this was the entrance, but I was just about to walk in the kitchen. That's the kitchen entrance.
I headed to a very popular traditional restaurant near the station. Here, I tried reindeer sashimi, which was a first for me, and a steaming hot bowl of hand-cut noodles.
Picture or a video?
I shared the table with 2 Frenchmen. We had a delightful conversation.
Welcome. I hope it's nice. From France.
France. Next, I walked past a Lawson convenience store and bam! A huge crowd was gathered, snapping pictures like paparazzi. I was intrigued. Who are these people and what's the big deal here? Turns out, this spot is the most famous Fuji photo in the whole village. Why, you ask? Well, no real reason, other than it's just really aesthetic. It's famous for being famous, kind of like the Kardashians. But instead of their aesthetic fridges, we've got this stunning view. I was pretty lucky to snag this shot when I did. Not long after my visit, the municipality decided to block off this view. Why? Well, because the growing crowds of tourists snapping pictures right by the roadside were becoming a safety hazard. Guess the view is just too iconic for its own good.
I'm thirsty. Sheesh.
After that, I spent the rest of the day just walking around, soaking in the scenery and the fresh air. It was stunning! While exploring, I listened to a really interesting episode of the Diary of a CEO podcast featuring Tim Spector, where they talked about good health. After a long day of hiking, I headed back to Tokyo. I ended the day at the local izakaya, one of those small, lively spots filled with locals. The atmosphere was amazing, and the waiters were incredibly friendly. For me, being able to sit in a place like this is a blessing in itself. I don't need anything. No phone, no book, no music. Just being there, noticing all the little fun and peculiar details of the environment is enough to keep me intrigued. I ordered some mapo tofu, which was very tasty. But the most interesting thing I noticed, people were buying bottles of liquor, drinking half, and then leaving the rest behind. The staff would mark the bottle, write their name on it, the name of the customer, and store it for them to finish another time. I've never seen anything like it before back home, and it felt so homey, so cute.
Oh my god, this is too wholesome. The chef, I was leaving, I paid the bill, I was leaving, going out, and then the chef came running out the kitchen to open the door for me and he shook my hand. It's so cute. He's like, bye, thank you. Alright, we are blessed with a beautiful day yet again. Right now we're heading to Nikko,
A beautiful town known for its stunning shrines, temples and rich history. One particularly fascinating part of Nikko is that it holds the grave of a legendary shogun who ruled Japan for a long time. Now, this is where the story gets personal. I have a very wholesome book club with one of my dearest friends, just the two of us. And one of our favorite reads is Shogun by James Clavell. It's set in feudal Japan and is loosely based on true events. My favorite character, Lord Toranaga, is actually inspired by the Shogun buried here in Nikko. Wow, look! When I arrived at the station, I saw this incredible, fully functional steam engine train. Such a cool sight. The journey had left me starving, and as soon as I left the station, I spotted this cute little stall selling deep fried dough balls filled with red bean paste. The lady running the stall was super sweet and even offered me some free hot tea. Then, it was time to visit the temple complex.
Holy vending machine!
Now, here is something random but funny. At the temple, I had to use the toilet, but to get there, I had to take off my shoes and walk through this very long hallway. When I opened the door, bam! The floor was covered in slippers. It's a very normal thing here, but you never see this back home. Finally, I reached the highlight of the day. The Shogun's grave. Remember the book Shogun I mentioned earlier? Let me connect the dots here. The story is set in feudal Japan, where power was split between emperors, daimyos and shoguns. The shogun was the military leader who held real control, while the emperor was more of a symbolic figure. The shogun buried here is none other than Tokugawa Ieyasu, the inspiration for Lord Toranaga in the book. He played a massive role in unifying Japan and starting the Edo period, which lasted for over 250 years. Seeing his grave in person was a surreal moment for me, and I couldn't wait to send my friend a photo.
Well, look at this. It's a lantern, and it says that all these small cuts, they're made to 400 years ago by samurai who were on guard, who like, okay, the samurai were going like this, like, oh, we're on guard with the sword, and then they saw the light and like, hacha! And, oh no, it's only a light, so they mistook the lantern for an enemy and then cut into it. About 70 times this happened on accident.
Holy fountain!
Okay, before we go back to Tokyo, we go to the onsen. Woo!
This next part is hilarious. While I was walking to the onsen, a guy in a car stopped next to me, rolled down his window and shouted, "Onsen! Onsen!" I thought it was very funny, so I shouted, "Hi!" And he opened his passenger door and motioned me to get in. So, I did.
You go onsen too?
Yeah?
You too, onsen?
Hey,
guys.
I don't want.
We ended up going into the onsen together, and while I don't have any footage of the actual bath, trust me, it was stunning.
Oh, that onsen was so nice. Oh my god, it was the best one yet, I think. So my train is leaving in 15 minutes. There's a family mart right there, 2 minutes. And I'm taking the express train, which means I am allowed to eat dinner on the train. Alright, good morning. Today we're going to do some shopping. I think I'm leaving Tokyo in 2 days. So we're gonna get all the souvenirs for my family, friends, etc. And a knife for me.
Japanese knives are world renowned, and for good reason. They combine centuries old craftsmanship with precision and razor sharp edges. If you're buying one, here are a few things to look out for. The blade shape. Different shapes suit different tasks. I am looking for a nakiri, the steel. There are many steel types. As a general rule of thumb, the harder the steel, the thinner the edge, the sharper the blade. A higher HRC score means a harder steel. The high carbon knives are the hardest and sharpest knives, but they do rust and require quite high maintenance. The stainless steel knives are a bit less hard, but they're still a lot harder than most European knives and they will not rust if you leave them on a wet cutting board. VG10 is the most popular stainless steel as it's quite hard and easy to sharpen, but I myself am looking for something quite a bit harder, so I'm looking for an SG2 knife. And the handle. Many traditional knives feature a lightweight wooden handle for balance and control. They require more maintenance though, while Western style handles, when not put in the dishwasher, can last a lifetime. I am looking for a Japanese handle. After browsing countless shops and admiring some truly stunning knives, it was time for a well-deserved lunch break! And afterwards, ice cream break! And then more shopping! And then dinner time! Alright. I had dinner at this amazing local noodle joint. I got comfortable, ordered some dumplings and observed the chef making hand-cut noodles from scratch. They tasted amazing. Shopping round 2 took me to the Pokemon Center in Shibuya. I picked up some gifts from my friend Casper. You OG viewers might remember him from way back.
Get the goods, baby. We got K-pop fever going on. So these ladies there exchanging photos of K-pop members like they used to exchange Pokemon cards on the school grounds when we were 10. Bring it back, baby.
Welcome to How many police officers do you need to interrogate 2 people?
Going up today, baby.
Today we are finishing up the souvenir shopping. But first, breakfast. I love how a traditional Japanese breakfast includes so many small dishes. The variety is incredible! Incredible! Wow!
Alright, we're back on the grind. We're going to get the last souvenirs. A knife from me, a knife from my friend, some coffee stuff from my dad, etc. And then we are going to the big tower you can see it right now, but the Tokyo Skytree. And then it will be freestyle from there on.
Food freestyle!
Bam, first 2 knives down. Now my knife.
I picked up these knives for my siblings, one for each of them. We all love cooking, so I thought this would be a meaningful gift that lasts a lifetime. The one on the left is for my brother, and the one on the right is for my sister.
Going back for a knife I tried yesterday. Tokyo Skytree.
Do you remember our mission from part 1? I've been on the hunt for Tokyo's best coffee cup for my friend Shaheen, who is a coffee cup collector. And guess what? I have finally found the perfect one.
I'm gonna buy this one for a friend. I think it's very pretty and like a nice neutral gift. Excuse me, can I buy this one?
And now, it's time for the Mr. Donut Taste Test! FYI, Mr. Donut is a very popular donut chain in Japan, like the Japanese Dunkin' Donuts. We're gonna try it out, right here, right now. And I can tell you, honestly, I didn't like it.
I'm hoping I can get some fresh water eel for lunch. Very nearby at the critically acclaimed lunch spot. Oh my god, it was so good. Now we walk to the Skytree. Let's go. Oh god, this keeps on going. Wow, It's just perfect. I promised a friend to send her a letter, a postal card, but I keep on forgetting and I didn't do it, and now I can send it from here. Oh look, I just came out of the Skytree. I saw this. How cute is this? I have the sun in my eyes, but I'm going to get some food. It's beautiful. Okay, get more! I want more! With the drink stand right now. Can I have the non-alcoholic beer? The sun is in your eye. Relationship goals.
This was my last night in Tokyo and I was planning to visit a fancy bookstore, but then I stumbled upon something unexpected.
Wow, look at how cute this is. Wow. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's have some food. Look. I have a perfect vision of the kitchen from here.
What a treat this place was. The ambiance, unmatched. The wine, so comforting. And the food, I ordered a variety of small dishes. Pumpkin and gorgonzola mash with honey and nuts. Salmon and avocado tartare. And octopus with pickled plum kimchi.
Oh my god! So good!
I ended up connecting with the sweetest couple sitting next to me. It was their first date and they were so kind and cute. What an adventure this has been. I saw Mount Fuji, explored the coziest izakayas, got myself an amazing kitchen knife, and now here I am, sharing a meal and stories with two strangers in this unforgettable restaurant. These are the moments that will stick with me forever. So I'm so happy I decided to capture it all on camera. But the journey is not yet over, because we still have one destination left. McDonald's review! Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, McDonald's is still affordable in Japan. €6 for 2 burgers. Filet o shrimp. Right, final verdict. The shrimp O was good. The other one was not so good. And I'm not going to McDonald's again in a year. Oh my god.
Ah, of course McDonald's wasn't the final destination. Next time you will see my last destination of this amazing epic trip. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And click the video on screen. YouTube thinks you'll like it. Okay, see you next time. Bye!